Hello, Mom and Dad. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to talk to you about homework, specifically homework for the 4-year-old pre-K child. This is going to be a very short video because homework for a pre-K child, in my opinion and in my experience, boils down to three things. And if you remember these three things, it's going to help your pre-K child the most. Now, I know as a parent, when you think homework, you think back to when you were little. Worksheets, doing something at home, returning it to school. And although there is a need for that, especially at the end of pre-K, when your child is beginning pre-K and they're either a late 3, a 4-year-old, or even an early 5-year-old, the best thing you can do for homework boils down to three things. Number one, read to them every day, Mom and Dad. Every day. One day, read the entire book. One day, go back and look at that same book and talk about it. Ask your child, who are the characters in this book? What was the setting? What was the problem? How did the character fix their problem? That's their solution. Create new endings. Ask them, well, what would you have done instead of what the character did? Get them thinking and talking about the story. Read nonfiction books too, Mom and Dad. Talk about the difference between fiction and nonfiction. Real things in life versus pretend or make believe. Read with them every day. If you don't have time, you're a working parent, I totally understand that. Read for 3 minutes, 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be long. That's the number one thing you can do to help your pre-K child with their school and their learning. Books are the center of learning in school, so the number one thing you can do is to make books a daily part of your schedule at home. I'm going to attach something to this video a little later that will tell you what I tell my parents in my classroom about homework. The number two thing, Mom and Dad, that I believe you can do to help your child the most is Walmart. That's right. Everything your child needs to learn, with the exception of fine motor skills, they can practice when you're shopping. Walmart, HEB, Kroger, wherever you go shopping, grocery shopping. If your class for your child is talking about the letter G, just take a little card with the G on it and have your child look for that letter as you're shopping through the store, especially the cereal aisle. Great place for letter recognition. In learning the letters of their first name, take the first letter of their name one week, and then maybe the next week take the second letter of their name. Talk about colors, talk about shapes. Hey, when we go to Walmart today, we're going to look for triangles. Triangles. Give them a little triangle card. Doesn't have to be fancy. Get a post-it note. Make a triangle. Take it with them. Walmart, shopping, the environment, the best place to practice skills like letter recognition, number recognition. Look at all those prices everywhere at the store. Let's look for number 3 today. Shapes, colors. Perfect opportunity to pull learning out of that classroom and even out of your house into the real world. The number 3 place to me is, that's right, the bathtub. Same concept, Mom and Dad. I know your little one probably plays in the bathtub for a little while before you actually help them bathe. Throw in those letter sponges, number sponges, shape sponges, a bunch of little toys, all different colors. They can practice putting their name together in the bathtub with those letter sponges. Perfect opportunity to talk about things while your child is playing. That's the key to pre-K learning, Mom and Dad. Learning with play. Get some shaving cream, plain, uncolored shaving cream. Spray it on the side of the bathtub wall. They can write their name. They can practice making shapes in the shaving cream. Bonus tip, it's going to clean your bathtub as well, and it does no harm to it. Just make sure your child cleans their hands and shakes them out before they get out of the bathtub, because we don't want them rubbing their eyes and getting shaving cream in their eyes. Those are the three number one things I think, mom and dad, that you can do for homework to help your pre-K child. Number one, across the board, and this is all the way through elementary school, is to read to them every day. Talk about the books, reread the books, have them reread it to you. Read, read, read. It doesn't just help language arts skills, it helps math skills, writing skills, all the things, mom and dad. Number two, Walmart or any place in the environment. Focus on one simple thing, a letter, a number, a color, a shape, and talk about it when you're out and about. The bathtub. Whatever your child's working on at school, maybe they're working on letter sounds. Well, then throw in 2 or 3 letter sponges and talk about the sounds. Play, play, and practice and repetition. That's the key to good pre K homework, mom and dad. Thanks for listening again. Have a good day.